Good morning, dear students. You are watching Class 4 Science. Today we will see Lesson 4 Adaptation in Animals. Before we start the lesson, we have a small recap of Part 1. What we have learnt in Part 1: Types of animals. Animals can be divided into two groups: invertebrates and vertebrates. What is invertebrates? Do you remember? Yes, animals that do not have a backbone are called invertebrates. Many small animals like snail and spider, insects and worms are included in this group. Vertebrates, animals that have a backbone are called vertebrates. These are further divided into fish, amphibians, reptiles, birds and mammals. Habitat. What is habitat? The natural place where an animal lives and grows naturally is called its habitat. We can classify animals according to their habitats into the following groups: terrestrial animals. Animals that live on land are called terrestrial animals. Elephants, tigers, lions, dogs are some terrestrial animals. Aquatic animals. Animals that live in water are called aquatic animals. Fishes, whales, turtles, or some aquatic animals. Amphibians. Animals that live both on land and in water are called amphibians. Frogs, salamanders, or amphibians. Arboreal animals. Animals that spend most of their time on trees are called arboreal animals. Monkeys, chimpanzees, and tree lizards are some arboreal animals. Aerial animals. Animals that fly and spend most of their time in air are called aerial animals. Birds and some other insects are called aerial animals. Next, we have learnt about adaptations. Like plants and animals also have some special features in their bodies to live in their environment. The process of developing special features in the body to adjust to the surrounding is called adaptation. Adaptation in terrestrial animals. Terrestrial animals like elephants, lions, and tigers have legs to walk and run on land and lungs to breathe. They have well developed nervous system and sense organs to feel the changes in their surrounding. Some have scales to crawl, for example snakes. Terrestrial animals in desert and polar regions. Deserts are hot and dry places. Animals like camels are found here. They have thick skin and very little hair so that they do not lose much water. They also have special organs to store water for later use. They have long eyelashes that protect their eyes from sandstorm. Mountains and polar regions are quite cold. Mountain goats and yak are found on mountains. Animals like polar bears and penguins live in polar regions. They have thick fur on their bodies to keep them warm. Polar bears, penguins, seals have a thick layer of underskin fat called blubber to keep them warm. In winters, they use the underskin fat as food. Adaptations in aquatic animals. These animals have fins or limbs to swim in water. Fins of fishes, flippers of turtles, and webbed feet of swan help them to swim. They have special shape of their bodies that help them to swim. Most of them breathe through gills like fishes and crabs. Whales and dolphins breathe through lungs. Birds like ducks have webbed feet which help them to swim. Crane, eagle, and flamingo have long legs that help them wade through water. Adaptations in amphibians. These animals have moist skin to breathe in water. They also have lungs to breathe on land. They have webbed feet to swim. Amphibians like frogs have strong back legs than front legs to hop, which help them to move on land. Adaptations in arboreal animals. Animals like monkeys, koala bears have strong arms and legs to climb up and down a tree and for holding its branches. They also have sharp claws and broad hip girdles that provide them support while climbing. Adaptations in aerial animals. These animals have wings to fly, their bones are hollow that make their body light. They have boat shaped bodies that help them to cut through the air easily. Adaptations for food. Animals can also be categorized on the basis of their eating habit into the following groups. Herbivores. What is herbivores? Animals that eat only plants are called herbivores. They have short teeth for cutting and biting and strong flat teeth at the back of their mouth for chewing and grinding. Cow, horse, zebra, and elephants are examples of herbivores. Carnivores. Animals that eat flesh of other animal are called carnivores. Most of them have very sharp teeth for tearing out the flesh of their prey. Lion, tiger, jackal are examples of carnivores. Omnivores. Animals that eat both plants and flesh of other animals are called omnivores. Dog, cat, crow, and human beings are examples of omnivores. Scavengers. Animals that feed on the flesh of dead animals are called scavengers. Vulture and hyena are examples of scavengers. Parasites. Animals that live on or inside the body of other animals for food are called parasites. They get their food by chugging the blood of their host. Lice, ticks, and fleas live on the host bodies, while tapeworm and flatworm live inside the host body. Decomposers. Decomposers are living things that eat dead and decaying plants and animals. Fungi and bacteria are examples of decomposers. Now we will move into the lesson. This is part 2. Here we are going to discuss about adaptation in behavior, adaptation for protection, endangered animals. Let's begin. Adaptations in behavior. Animals have 3 different types of adaptation to survive in extreme weather conditions. They are migration, estivation, hibernation. Let us discuss one by one. Migration. Migration is the mass movement of animals from one place to another. Animals migrate in search of food, for a warmer climate, for laying eggs, and bringing up their young ones in a safer place. Some migrate every year while others migrate only once in their lifetime. The humpback whale, salmon, crabs, sea turtle, Siberian crane, bald eagle, and Arctic tern are some animals that migrate. Estivation. Some animals in the desert, like snakes, take a long sleep during hot summer months. This summer sleep is called estivation. Hibernation. The deep sleep of some animals like polar bears, lizards, and frogs during winter is called winter sleep or hibernation. During summer, they eat a lot of food. In winter, they become inactive and go into deep sleep. Hibernation takes place in those animals that do not migrate when the weather turns cold. Instead, they go off to sleep. Both land and aquatic animals hibernate. As food is not enough, hibernation protects the animals from starving to death. Mice, bat, snake, frog, and newt hibernate. They wake up when the weather becomes warm again. Adaptations for protection. Animals are hunted and eaten by other animals, so they need protection from their enemies in their surroundings. Let us see how animals adapt themselves to protect from their enemies. Rabbits, deer, fish, and mice can move very fast to protect themselves from their enemies. The thick skin of elephants and hippopotamus helps in protecting them from a hot climate. Insects like cockroaches have a hard outer body covering for protection. Now we will see the types of protection of animals. Camouflage. The characteristics of animals that help them to mix or merge with their surroundings are called camouflage. Most animals escape from their enemies or catch their prey by camouflaging themselves. The color and shape of some animals like leaf insects, stick insect and grasshoppers are such that they can merge with the surrounding. This is called camouflaging and these animals are called camouflaging animals. Camouflage make an animal hard to be seen in its surrounding. This adaptation protects them from their enemies. Polar bears have white fur that blends with snow. It helps them to hide in snow. Tigers have black stripes over an orange colored body, which helps them to blend with the forest or the grassland. Animals like chameleon also copy the colors of other animals and behave like them. This is called mimicry. Adaptation in protection using cells and spines. Tortoises and snails have hard cells that cover and protect their soft bodies. Porcupines and hedgehogs have soft spines to protect themselves from their enemies. The hard shell of crabs and turtles protect their soft bodies. Adaptation in protection using strong legs. Some animals like deer, giraffes, and ostriches have strong legs. They can run very fast whenever they sense any danger. Animals such as bees and wasps have stings. They use their stings to inject poison into the body of their enemies. Extinct animals. Organisms can adapt to various conditions but to a certain limit. Sometimes the surrounding conditions become extremely harsh for an animal to survive. In these conditions, the number of a particular animal start decreasing and ultimately they disappear from the earth. Dodo and dinosaurs are some animals that has already disappeared from the earth. Such animals which do not exist on the earth now are called extinct animal. Because of various human activities like cutting of forests to build factories, houses, roads, etc. Existence of many other animals is in danger. Such animals that are danger of becoming extinct like tiger and giant panda are called endangered animals. We should take steps to conserve these type of animals, otherwise they will also become extinct in the coming years. Okay students, this is a time for quiz. Are you ready students? Okay, we start. Can you identify what are the pictures are here? What is the first one? This is the chameleon. Chameleon is the animal that copy the color of other animals and behave like them, right? What is the next one? It is porcupine. Can you identify the next one? It is a dodo. It is a extinct animal. Good. Now you have to think an answer. Observe the picture and you have to answer the following questions. What is the name of this animal? Do you have any guess? What is this? It is a polar bear. Good. Where do we find this animal? It is an aquatic animal. Is it a amphibian? Now what is this? It is a terrestrial animal. It lives in polar region. Good. Why is the animal white in color? Polar bears usually look white. Their fur is not white at all and their skin is black. Polar bear fur is actually see-through, but it takes on a white color because of its structures. Now what is this? What bird is this? It is an eagle. What type of bird it is? It is an omnivorous. It is a carnivorous. Yes, it is a carnivorous animal. How does the beak of the bird help? Why the bird is used the beak? Beaks of eagles help to catch and tear the flesh. Okay. Next one. Why do our parents always tell us to stay away from bees and beehives? Why they are telling that? Let's discuss. Bees have stings. The stings of the bees are very powerful and create pain, so parents are insisting their children to stay away from beehives. Next, you have a clue here. You will find out what type of animal is that. Animal A has a thick skin with very little hair and has special organs to store water. What animal is that? It is a camel. Thank you, students. Have a good day. Stay safe at home.